kind of got the taste of the first season. You kind of know what to expect. I mean, even though we got new teammates and new coaches and things like that, but you kind of know the grind, the things that you got to go through just to win in this league, because it's hard to win.
What kind of adjustments are you going to make about the grind, about keeping your body fresh and making sure you're good to go for 82 games?
Yeah, just being smarter about how hard I work, about how many times I get in the gym, about sleeping, things like that. Knowing I got to sleep, can't really be in the gym. Those things are important for me and our team.
Can you speak to the partnership that you can see playing alongside, not just backing up or behind De'Aaron, but playing next to De'Aaron and sharing the floor with him, what you think that dynamic could look like?
Yeah, I think this offseason kind of working on a lot of catching and shooting, knowing that De'Aaron can get in the lane past anyone with the best of them. So he's also a really good guy to pass the ball. So just me catching and shooting and makes it his life easier for me. And I can do the same thing for both, because he's been working hard on his catch and shoot too. So we kind of can just play off each other like that, and especially defensively, because he can guard a lot of 1 through 5, and he's a really aggressive guard. So I'm looking forward to it.
Building off of that last training camp, we saw videos of you and De'Aaron going one-on-one, especially defensively. What have you seen with De'Aaron's on-ball defense and even off-ball defense, how that game maybe has grown or maybe is underappreciated a little bit?
Yeah, I think it's underappreciated. I mean, just because, a lot of the years that we've seen that the Sacramento area wasn't really good in defense, and so you don't really see those moments. But, yeah, I seen him guard the best of them. I see him really guard Brandon Ingram really well, little guards, Trae Young really well, those guys like that. So he can kind of guard everyone, especially his in the post defense is really underrated. I think people can't just post him up no matter how small or skinny he is. So I think that makes his game more dynamic, because he can guard 1 through 5, I think.
Are you seeing signs that there's a greater commitment to defense? I mean, everybody talks about it every year, but are you actually seeing indications that there might be change coming in that?
For sure. I mean, especially because having a defensive mind of Mike Brown, he's kind of going to emphasize that in training camp and every day. And, I mean, the culture he came from, when they were really good defensively, he's going to try to bring that to our team. A lot of different pieces, but I think we can do it.
You're talking about being more vocal going into this year. Is that something that the coaching staff asked of you, or something you were looking to do yourself?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially because you are one of the best defenders on the team, so you got to be able to talk those actions out. Kind of got to be that vocal leader. I mean, especially because you're going to be guarding the best players, and people got your back, so you got to have their back too.
Do you feel like you're more comfortable and kind of growing into that role as someone who can voice your opinion in the locker room or on the floor?
Yeah, for sure. I think every day I'm learning a lot more things from De'Aaron. Even De'Aaron, he's kind of growing in that chain a little bit. It kind of goes underrated because he's a more quiet guy, but he's talking more. Even when he's doing workouts together, he's speaking more and things like that.
I don't know if you remember, but speaking of that, at the end of the year last season, there were a lot of videos of De'Aaron speaking with you in street clothes on the bench when you were playing at the end of the year and he was out. What were some of the things that he was sharing, and what was that dynamic like from him as a leader?
I think that I remember a couple games you're saying that you can get by this dude. You don't got to settle for that jumper. Even though when you got things going, you can just get by him, get to the rim, kind of make the game a little more easier. Just because you kind of settle and you kind of play into their hands, because they kind of want you to shoot. They don't really want you to drive. You're trying to put pressure on them. So he was saying things like that.
Davion, I know it's early, but what have you seen from Keegan Murray so far? Because when you were the rookie last year, now he's the rookie this year.
I mean, he's definitely a quiet guy, but you can see how confident he is in his game. I mean, he's kind of dynamic. He kind of do everything on the floor, shoot the ball, play without the ball. I mean, they're gonna say something about. Well, I know I'm gonna say something to him about just talking more. But I mean, that's gonna come and go, because I was quiet last year when I first came here, and I kind of grew into that.
Keon, his defense, he's tough. He's nailed, but it's a little bit different from yours. But what do you think about him and you and him on the court at times? I know he's, coming up through a different system and stuff, but his defense is just off the chart. And if you compare it to yours and stuff like that, you'll be a dynamic duo.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, even watching during Summer League when he was guarding those players really well and putting pressure on the ball. I mean, we are different type of defenders. He's a more longer defender. I'm kind of like a in the ball, kind of putting pressure on the ball handlers, things like that. But I think he can be a really big piece.
What do you think of the depth and the competition for minutes at the backcourt spots?
I think if everyone just come out there and show their talent and play hard, I mean, we can't really control that. I just think if you go out there and play hard, and whatever happens, happens.
As a rookie, 82 games can be a bit of a grind, and they talk about the rookie wall and things like that. Do you have a better understanding now in your second year of kind of how to pace yourself through all 82, or do you feel like you handled all 82 pretty well last year?
I don't know. I think every rookie's going to hit that, just because in one season you never played that many games. Right. So, I don't think you couldn't do anything to control that. But I did learn a lot from it. Can't really do as much extra work as you want to. just like he was in college. So, I mean, I think everyone's going to hit that, though.
What was this offseason like in terms of hanging out with the guys and pickup games here and all that, building that camaraderie? How was it this year compared to coming into your rookie season?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear nothing you saying because Mezzi's over there yelling.
What was it like in terms of building camaraderie off the court and playing pickup here? What was all of that offseason work like this season compared to coming into your rookie year last year?
I mean, just because, I don't know, I think the rookie, well, even coming in, you see a lot of new guys, but even after your first year in the NBA, seeing all the new trades and things like that, seeing how good the players are, like Malik Monk and all the rookies and Kevin Hurt and everyone like that, just seeing how hard they work, being around them, it kind of makes my game a lot easier to play with.
When people talk about defensive versatility, they think about maybe physical traits a lot. I'm curious, when you guard different positions, what the mental side of it is like and what the preparation side of it, and is that maybe an underrated part of having defensive versatility?
I mean, I think for me, I'm one of the smaller guards, so I know I guard a lot of people, a lot of bigger people, and I